Good morning, student. Let us see the linear combination of vectors. What is meant by linear combination of vector? If a1 bar, a2 bar, a3 bar up to an bar be n vectors and m1, m2, m3 up to mn be n scalars, then the vectors m1 a1 bar plus m2 a2 bar plus m3 a3 bar plus up to mn an bar is called as a linear combination of vectors a1 bar, a2 bar, a3 bar up to an bar. This is called as linear combination of vector a1 bar, a2 bar up to an bar. If at least म्हणजे कमीत कमी वन m1 is non-zero, then the linear combination is called non-zero linear combination. समजा याच्यातला एखादा वेक्टर नॉन झिरो आहे इतक्यापैकी, तर त्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशनला काय म्हणायचं? नॉन झिरो लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन. इजंट इट? example easy. Let a bar, b bar be vectors and m comma n are scalars, isn't it? Then the vector c bar is equal to m a bar plus n b bar is called as linear combination of vectors a bar and b bar. Vectors a bar, b bar, c bar are coplanar. Means what we can learn from this, if a vector is a linear combination of other two vectors, then we can say that these three vectors are coplanar. Means if C bar is equal to M A bar plus N B bar, means C bar is a linear combination of A bar and B bar, then we can say that vector A bar, B bar and C bar are coplanar. That is the important thing we learn from this, isn't it? Now one theorem is based on this topic, theorem number 3, that is also important. Let us see theorem number 3. Let us see theorem number 3. Statement of the theorem. Three vectors A bar, B bar and C bar are coplanar if and only if there exists a non-zero linear combination x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0. With x, y, z all are not equal to 0. We have to prove this. Let us prove this. Prove. We start proof by only if part. Only if part. What is only if part? Assume that A bar, B bar and C bar are coplanar. Assume that A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. Means we have to show that x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0, isn't it? To show x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0, isn't it? Now here two cases arise. Case 1. Case 1. Which is case 1? Suppose that any two of A bar, B bar and C bar are collinear vectors. For our convenience, say A bar and B bar. That is, consider A bar and B bar are collinear vectors. Therefore, there exist scalars x and y, xy, at least one of which is non-zero. Such that x A bar plus y B bar is equal to 0 bar, isn't it? Now that can be written as x A bar plus y B bar plus 0 C bar is equal to 0 bar, isn't it? This can be written. Here x, y, 0 is required solution for x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0, isn't it? Now consider case 2. In case 2, no two vectors are collinear. No two vectors are collinear. Means A, B, C, these are the three vectors. Out of these three, no two vectors are collinear, isn't it? That is the second case. As we know, C bar is coplanar with A bar and B bar. This is given. C bar is a coplanar with A bar and B bar, as we know. Therefore, we have scalars x and y, x, y, such that C bar is equal to x A bar plus y B bar, isn't it? Using theorem number 2. If three vectors are coplanar, then one vector is a linear combination of other two vectors. By using theorem number 2, we can write this, isn't it? By theorem 2, isn't it? Now, this can be written as x A bar plus y B bar minus C bar is equal to 0 bar, isn't it? And x y minus 1 is the required solution for x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0 bar, isn't it? In this way, we prove x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0. Now, if part we will prove. If part. In if part means conversely. Suppose x A bar plus y B bar plus z C bar is equal to 0 bar, where one of x, y, z is non-zero, isn't it? या तीनपैकी एखादा नॉन झिरो आहे. से z is not equal to 0. Consider. Therefore, zc bar is equal to written as minus x A bar minus y B bar from this equation. Therefore, C bar is equal to minus x upon z A bar minus y upon z B bar. Therefore, C bar is a linear combination of A bar and B bar. Therefore, C bar is a linear combination of A bar and B bar. When C bar is a linear combination of A bar and B bar, C bar is a linear combination of A bar and B bar. Therefore, C bar is coplanar with A bar and B bar. Thus, A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar vectors. In this way, we prove these theorems, isn't it? Let us see properly. Therefore, A bar, B bar and C bar are coplanar vectors, we can say. Now, three theorems. These three theorems are very important theorem, isn't it? Let us see some formulas now, and after that we will proceed to the exercise 5.1, isn't it? Let us see some formulas. 1. Distance of any point P, X, Y, Z from origin is given by D is equal to square root of x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square plus z minus 0 square, which is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. This is the distance of any point P in a space from the origin. Now second, distance of any 2 point. Distance of any 2 points P, x1, y1, z1 and Q, x2, y2, z2 in space is given by distance PQ is equal to square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square plus z1 minus z2 whole square. By using this, we can find the distance between any 2 points in a space if the coordinate of points are known. Third one, distance of any point P, distance of any point P, x, y, z from x axis is distance PA. I will show you diagram. Here, this is the coordinate axis. This is the point P whose coordinate is x, y, z. This is the point A on x axis. We want distance PA. Coordinate of point A is x, y, x 0, 0, x 0, 0. Isn't it? This is y axis, this is x dash, this is x, this is y dash, this is origin, isn't it? Now we want to find this distance. Distance PA is equal to square root of x minus x square plus y minus 0 square plus z minus 0 square, which is equal to distance PA is equal to, we have y square plus z square. In this way we can find the distance of any point P from x axis. If we want, if we want to find distance of a point P from y axis, then what we will get here? Distance PA is equal to x square plus z square. If we want to find the distance of a point P from z axis, then what you will get here? Distance PA is equal to x square plus y square. Isn't it? In next video we will start exercise 5.1. Okay.